The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members. What is going on, everybody? We are back with a new week. What's going on, TikTok land? I'm over here live with you as well. If you want to go ahead and join in, you can go ahead and head over to youtube.com/Pyro Media Network. Shout out to you guys over on TikTok land. We are here. Some of us are queer, and we are getting ready to rock out this week. We have a new week in store, and it is Monday. And I hope you had a wonderful, blessed weekend. I surely did. Did you watch the BET Awards? I didn't, but I watched the highlights. We're going to talk about it. Let's get into it. Right here on Pyro Power Hour. Grand rising. I want to say good morning. Grand rising to everybody. Lottie, Dottie, your cousins, your loved ones. I'm your host, Kwame, your host and moderator, Kwame, joined by the handsome, the melanin proficient, the king himself, Kyrie Sanaj.
Hey everyone, grand rising. What's happening here?
What do you mean? What's happening?
You look like you're in the mood lighting.
It's the lighting because of the backlighting right there, and it's messing up the white balance here on the cameras.
Yeah,
I'm trying to have a mood. We try to have a mood here at Power Hour. What's going on, y'all, over there on TikTok? Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. I'm over here live on TikTok. The morning moods, yes. And if you guys can hear us, make sure you're tapping that like button on your way in. And for those who are joining in, let me move this over because I want to make sure that I can see the comments. Look at that. Michelle Holly, sister Michelle.
Hey, my niece.
Just beautiful, just ready to go. Yes, and our sister Cupcake, the best moderator here on this YouTube streets. Shout out to Cupcake. If you don't have a cupcake in your moderator, I don't know what you're doing with life. Best thing on moderator up in here. What's going on, Michaela? How you doing, boo? Yes. Dr. Holt is in the building.
Right, Dr. Holt.
Yes. El Laveau over there on TikTok.
Summer school grades. I almost lost track of that. Summer school grades.
Child.
They got the grades already?
Yeah, because they only have a month at summer school in, if I'm not mistaken, in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then on the East Coast, I think it's a full 2 months or a month and a half.
Yeah, and Ohio used to be, I think it was 6 weeks. Maybe what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a month and a half. Yeah, and then you get like the last 2 weeks of July, maybe the last. Well, actually, they get off early. I think in the East Coast, it's June, like mid-June, they get off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, everything's been topsy-turvy since the damn pandemic. Hey, Michelle, my belle. How you doing, beautiful?
Yeah, hey.
What's going on, Queen?
Grand rising.
Grand rising. Jules forever. Thank you for joining
us. Jules.
Queen.
I love
Jules. We love our Jules. We love. Yeah. Look at this one over here. Always started. So, Kwame trying to show off his chest.
You know what? Yeah, that's why I got the cover. That's why I got the mood light. I'm like, what's going on? What's happening?
Listen, I'm trying to have a moment. And I'm tired of y'all jumping on me every day on Monday. Can I live?
You are. I guess trade in the background somewhere.
Ain't no damn trade here. Blue is your color, Kyrie. Yes, it is. I will have to say that. Blue is your color. I like that color on you, brother. Speaking of trade, you on the phone with Trade right now.
I am not.
Yes. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, feel free to bless us with a love offering on today. You can go ahead and send that over to Cash App. Mine is Kwame C86, and Kyrie is Candid with a K. Kyrie.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Amen.
And if you are listening on Bullet and Flight Radio, the #1 progressive, inspirational radio station in the world, go ahead and head over to pyromedianetwork.com so you can get all the sponsor links that you will hear on today. But speaking of our sister radio station, check them out. This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet and Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletandflightradio.com. Bullet and Flight Radio. Your story, our station. That's right, your story, our station. Definitely go ahead and head over to bulletandflightradio.com for all of your progressive, inspirational, and Christian needs. Yes, praise God. All right, let's go ahead and get into some breaking news. We got a lot. I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages. Y'all are too much today. I'm not dealing with y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the breaking news today. We got a lot of breaking news, so we got to get into it. So let's get on. All right, so the Supreme Court today dismissed Louisiana's appeal seeking to prevent the state's congressional map from being redrawn over claims that it unlawfully dilutes the influence of Black voters. The move via a brief unsigned order was expected after the Supreme Court's ruling on June 8th that buttressed a key part of the landmark Voting Rights Act in a similar case concerning congressional districts in Alabama. The court order noted that the case should be resolved in lower courts in advance of the 2024 congressional elections in Louisiana. The Supreme Court's ruling in the Alabama case could lead to a new map being redrawn in Louisiana in which Black voters would have a chance to elect their preferred representative in 2 of the 6 congressional districts instead of 1. This is great news. But I still don't trust you, Supreme Court. What's going on? Hey, now, thank you for joining on TikTok. We appreciate you. Go ahead and tap that like button. And if you want to join in with the rest of the Pyromaniacs, you can head over to youtube.com/Pyro Media Network. And you can also hit that link that's in my bio. Thank you, guys. All right. Other breaking news. I don't know if you guys, this is really not breaking news because it really kind of broke over the weekend. But I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what's going on in the world outside of Krishan and Blueface. But there was, it's a Zeus Network type generation, so I don't know. There was I don't know if you guys know, but there is a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. And in that, one of the mercenary groups that Russia has kind of hired and or collaborated with is the Wagner Group. And so the Wagner Group is headed by the man right there on the left. But he was pissed off this weekend. Okay, He decided to turn his forces around and headed towards Moscow, which is the capital of Russia, and where Putin and the Kremlin is, and said, y'all shot my people, so I'm going to shoot you. And I'm saying it in layman's terms, but let's go ahead and check out what the report says.
This morning, several questions remain in the wake of a short-lived rebellion against the Kremlin, which has the White House questioning the strength of President Vladimir Putin's regime.
16 months ago, Putin was on the doorstep of Kyiv in Ukraine, looking to take the city in a matter of days, erase the country from the map. Now, he's had to defend Moscow.
On Friday, Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the Wagner mercenary group, a key asset for Russia on the front lines in parts of Ukraine, announced a revolt against Russian military leaders. Prigozhin and his troops took control of 2 Russian military hubs in the south. Russian media reported the downing of multiple helicopters and a military communications plane. Prigozhin's troops cheered by many Russians, but just 120 miles from Moscow, they turned back after a mysterious deal was reached. According to the Kremlin, the deal calls for Prigozhin to leave Russia for neighboring Belarus. But this morning, Prigozhin himself has not confirmed the deal, and his whereabouts remain unknown. And it's unclear whether any of Prigozhin's estimated 25,000 troops will join him in exile.
It is too soon to tell exactly where they go and when they get there. But certainly, we have all sorts of new questions that Putin is going to have to address in the weeks and months ahead.
According to the Washington Post, U.S. intelligence was aware Prigozhin had been planning armed action against the Kremlin since mid-June. Former CIA Director David Petraeus had this warning for Prigozhin, referencing a number of prominent Russians who have died in unclear circumstances in the past.
Prigozhin kept his life but lost his Wagner group, and he should be very careful around open windows in his new surroundings in Belarus, where he's going.
Ukraine hopes to capitalize on the chaos. Wagner troops have played a crucial role in the war, taking part in some of the longest battles in eastern Ukraine. Experts fear this weekend's revolt could make Putin more desperate. Ukraine's intelligence chief says Russia has completed preparations to potentially blow up the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, saying the situation has never been so serious.
All right, y'all. I don't know what to say about this. This is getting crazier and crazier, but this is kind of a big deal, and it kind of shows a lot of chips in the I guess the armor that Russia and specifically Putin has had, and as my sis Cupcake says, poop poop, big mad. He's very mad about this. This is not a good look. This doesn't look good on the Kremlin. This does not look good on the overall war on Russia. And this doesn't look good on the main stage when it comes to foreign affairs and when it comes to Russia's standing as it pertains to the world stage. It just does not look good. It does not look good at all. So what do you think, Kyrie? What do you think about these issues going on here?
I can't. How can I put it? I can't say what I really want to say on here. I don't want to get Pyro in trouble.
Yeah.
I hope they. I hope this ends soon because, yeah.
I don't think it's going to end.
It's not. I'm hoping it does.
Yeah, I think it may end. Hopefully, I don't know because I feel like this should have, honestly. Everybody was thinking that Russia was going to take over Ukraine by now.
I was hoping that they did. Only. I just have strong feelings about Ukraine. Is all.
Okay. Listen, I'm always going to, as much as you know, we have issues within our state or within our country. I'm always going to put the United States assets and priorities at first. And I just do not think that would have been good for anyone. It would have really shifted the foothold that Russia has if Ukraine was taken. And that's not just for the United States, but that's for a lot of our allies. That's not a space that they need to. That's not.
But I don't want them to take it. Actually, my exact thought was blow it off the map.
Okay. Let's move on because I don't want to. I strongly disagree with that. Highly disagree with that because
But you know my thing. I don't like anybody that treats my people.
Right, but you're talking about one incident, and that's
one incident.
It is one incident.
It's not one incident. It is several incidents.
But that's across. If we're gonna say that, then we need to say that about every country in the damn world outside of African-led countries, because everyone treats us like crap. But at the end of the day, we are United States citizens, and right here and right now, we need to make sure that our assets and our power. Because if we don't like it, you can't join my live, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can't join my live. I don't know you, girl. No.
Well, you can't join live. This ain't that type of.
No, this ain't that type of. No, I'm talking about on TikTok.
I know you're talking about right.
Yeah, no, you can't join that, but you can say hi and hit that tap button. Thank you so much. Anyway, at the end of the day, you know, I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you, but what I don't agree with is we can't allow that situation to overshadow where we're at. If in the grand scheme of things. And that's what I want us to look at. Is oftentimes we get really frustrated because we're constantly, bombarded with BS that goes on, with our people and our culture. But at the end of the day, I would rather be as free as we are right now. I would rather be a United States citizen than a Russian slave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right, let's go ahead and get into what's happening today. Cupcake and Dr. Hulk's favorite time of the day. Wait, hold on. Let's see what the people said. Not be aware of the open window. Yeah, Dr. Hulk. He really. Jess Dominic says, hello, everyone. Say it, Kyrie. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all keep playing.
Hey, happy birthday, Dominic.
Oh, I was going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ahead of you. I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
He gets a contract over there at Bullet of Flat Radio. He just all about them now. He all about Bullet of Flat Radio, child.
What? I'll say happy birthday, Kwame, in December.
In December?
I mean, January. When your birthday?
It was nice talking to Kyrie. It was so nice talking to Kyrie. How dare you? I am not a December Capricorn. Hey, Keith, how you doing?
I forgot you're not. Okay, well, January hits.
Hey, Marie Loves, thank you for joining.
I never seen that name. Okay.
Yeah, but thank you for joining. We don't track our newcomers over here. We thank you so much. Jules Forever, what you did? Poop. Cupcake is stupid. Who else is coming up in here? All right. Thank you guys. Here we go. Right. Yes, I don't want to be Russian slave. That's what I'm saying, Michelle. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into what's happening today.
Shit, we damn near American slaves, but okay.
Well, been there, done that. I prayed at the end, but I don't know. I understand, Michaela. Today is Forgiveness Day. Kyrie needs to forgive Ukraine. Anyway, Forgiveness Day is celebrated on the 26th of June. This day is not to be confused with Global Forgiveness Day, which is observed on July 7th and is actually an offshoot of Forgiveness Day. The day was incepted in 1994 by the Christian Embassy of Christ Ambassadors, CECA. I didn't know that. It was established in line with Christianity's teachings around forgiveness, that we should always forgive all who trespass against us. But even in the secular world, forgiveness means different things to different people. And today is the day to shed old grievances and grudges and forgive those who have wronged us.
Who chose this picture?
I don't do this anymore. Do you know we have a staff, Kyrie? Well, yeah.
I didn't say you. I said who. Hey, Mama Corbett.
How you doing, Mommy? Thank you for joining. Hold on. Y'all look so damn stupid. All right, Michaela said this day ain't bad at all. That's what I'm saying, Michaela.
It's not.
Cupcake said some people need this. Forgive who, girl? Please. Samuel. He chose.
Thank you.
Yes, Samuel chose this picture.
Did he?
Michelle says, I don't forgive nobody for harming me. They will get my foot in their buttocks. White people back. Sister Michelle.
That's why I said, who chose?
I am shocked.
It's funny.
Actually, I'm not shocked because you are Kyrie's niece. So I'm not surprised.
Actually,
it wasn't the family.
But I was asking, but see, since she brought that statement up, I was like, who chose this picture? Because it looks like the lady is forgiving the black lady, like, I forgive you. That's what their hands are saying.
That's perspective.
It is. And I was like, look how, because see, the woman, the black woman's hand that's receiving. When your hands are open.
How do you know that's a white woman's hand? That could be a Hispanic woman's hand.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Sure it is. Okay.
All right. We also want to make sure that we're shouting out Pride because we want you to be who you are for your pride, ladies and gentlemen, and kings and queens, and the entire spectrum in between. Happy Pride, and Pride is ending soon, but we want to make sure. I think Pride, this is the last week of Pride. But we want to make sure that you guys are celebrating and celebrated during this month.
Yeah, you should have Pride all year round,
all year long. Okay, be who you are for your pride. All right, let's get into the birthday of the day. Even though someone ruined it, we want to shout out. Anyway, we want to shout out the one, the only, the founder of Bullet in Flight Productions and founder of Bullet in Flight Radio, friend of the show, friend of the company, the man, the myth, the legend, Just Dominic. That is a great picture. Look at his skin.
That's a nice pic.
That's a very nice picture. Look at that smile. That's a Colgate smile right there. Look at that. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Yes, happy new journey around the sun.
Yes. Because listen, many of us don't make it, so we want to thank you, thank God for you, and we want to thank God for all that you do. Happy birthday to you, Dominic. We wish you the best. We wish you many, many more to come. And so, yes, we want to shout out our sister radio station's founder, my friend, one of my best friends in the whole world, Just Dominic. I appreciate you, and just continue shooting for the stars, my brother. Continue shooting for the stars. You deserve it. You deserve it. You are truly family, and I wish you. And now you're Kyrie's favorite person because now you're one of his boss. He calls it boss man.
Yeah. That's boss man.
Boss man. Yes. Y'all give a happy birthday to Just Dominic.
Happy birthday, Dominic.
Yes. You're quite welcome, Just Dominic. Yes. Now, in addition to Dominic's birthday, we also have some honorable mentions. We're going to go quickly with this because I don't have time. Happy birthday, girl. Ariana Grande, born Ariana Grande Butera, I think that's how you pronounce it, on June 26, 1993. Oh my God, you are a young buck, girl. Has made quite the impression since the release of her first album in 2013. Happy birthday, girl. Woo woo. And King Bach. King Bach was born on June 26, 1988 in Toronto, Canada, and raised in the United States. He went to school and participated in school comedy and acting groups from a young age. Buck's success story starts in 2013 when he was introduced to the social platform Vine. All right.
Never heard of him.
You don't know King? He's he was a Vine star and then he became like this YouTube personality. Yeah.
No, he has a nice smile.
Here, Cupcake go.
Exactly, Cupcake. Who? Right, but he has a nice smile.
Okay. Yes, happy birthday to Dominic. That's all we focusing on. Hey, D number 3, Doctor number 3 of the house. You know, boo. All right. Well, happy birthday to you, man. Okay. And happy birthday to Derek Jeter. Okay. Derek Sanderson Jeter, or Derek Jeter, was born on June 26, 1974 in Pequonnock, New Jersey. Is that how you pronounce it? Pequonnock? Whatever. New Jersey, the United States. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it because I don't want to disrespect any Native Americans. So Jeter is a baseball Hall of Famer who spent 19 seasons in Major League Baseball. Happy birthday to you. He also was the ex-husband of J-Lo. Anyway, happy birthday to you, girl. Thank you for all that you do. Woo woo.
J-Lo, yeah, I knew it was one of them. J-Lo or Mariah. Okay, J-Lo. Okay. I can remember.
D number 3 says, "Hey, my handsome friend. Hey, girl, how you doing, baby?
Hey."
Yes, it's Dominic's birthday. Period. It's just Dominic's birthday. We really don't care about these other girls. It's just Dominic's birthday. Period.
That's what I say.
If you want a picture like this, you can go over to Pyro Media Productions. Yes, shout out to Pyro Media Productions for taking this photography and editing it. Yes.
Okay. It's a very nice shot.
Yeah, it's a very nice shot. Look at the cheeks. Look at the beard, all prim and proper. All right, now. Let's go ahead and get into these Pyro Media mentionables. Next week is the 3rd annual She-Nominal Women's Brunch, and I'm so excited. It is sold out already, so you cannot go. But you can go still support by going to shenominal.com/brunch23, or you can go to shenominal.com and reach out to their team. I'm excited to be a sponsor for Pyro Media and as well as Lux Noir. And so I'm looking forward to this event. It's going to be dope. And the man, the myth, the legend. Now go ahead and make sure you get, where's that link?
Vote
for my brother Kyrie. Cupcake, if you don't mind, if you have that link, let's drop that link. Y'all make sure y'all vote. If you have me on Facebook, you can go on to my Facebook, or you can go to Kyrie's Facebook. I mean, really everybody's shouting it out right now, but you can go over there and make sure you're voting daily, every day. I have a reminder on my phone to remind me to vote every single day, so make sure you are voting. He made it already past
the first round.
Yes, and we want to make sure he gets past, and he wants to go all the way to the top.
Yes.
All the way.
If you want to know if I can cook, ask Cupcakes.
Hello. Hello. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the rundown. We got to be quick about this rundown because I have a lot to talk about. We got to do the review of the, what do you call it? Of
BET Awards.
BET Awards, thank you, sir. But before we get into the rundown, we want to get into the sponsor of the rundown. Listen, I have a couple of Black Boy Joy left. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all loving this Black Boy Joy and this Black Girl Magic, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I need joy.
But there's other stuff out there. Grab it too. All right, so make sure you head in there. And I know for those who the wax melts are going out too as well. So I know that you guys don't like to have open flames during the summer to heat up stuff or whatever. So you're more than welcome to grab wax melts. If you have a wax melt or a candle scent that you would love to turn into a wax melt, let me know or send a message over to Lux Noir by hitting, I think it's Lux Noir Candles at gmail.com, and then you can go ahead and let them know, and we'll do our best to add that to our lineup. We've been getting a lot of requests, and you'll be seeing some stuff in the next month or so. But right now, we are preparing for the holiday because we have the holiday season, because we have a lot of new stuff coming in the holiday. But if you want to know all about that cool new stuff, head over to our Instagram on Lux Noir. And if you haven't done so already, make sure that you join the Candle Collective, and that's Candle or the Collective with a K. You can do that by heading over to luxnoir.com. Hit that link up in there. Thank you, Cupcake, for the link. All right. Yes. Let's get into that rundown, y'all. Let's get into that rundown.
Let's see what we got. Woo!
It's a lot going on. Hold on. Let me settle the mood. Let's settle the mood. All right. There we go. All right. So, unfortunately, starting out, we have, I don't know if you guys remember back in January, but British actor Julian Sands went missing, but in Southern California. So human remains were found Saturday in Southern California near the area where investigators have been searching for missing British actor Julian Sands, according to authorities. Quote, civilian hikers contacted the Fontana Sheriff's Station after they discovered human remains in the Mount Baldy wilderness. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department said in a news release, investigators say positive identification of the remains should be completed next week. The search for Sands, who has not been seen since going hiking in the San Gabriel Mountains northeast of Los Angeles in January, was focused on the Mount Baldy area after investigators traced pings from his cell phone to that location. Whew.
Wait, he went missing in
January.
Mm-hmm. And they just found him recently?
We don't know if it's him yet. They just
Okay.
They just found human remains.
Got it.
They allegedly think it's him, but we don't know if it is.
So
him.
I wonder, did he go hiking by himself?
Probably, I believe he did. Yes.
A lot of people do that,
and I don't understand why. So I wish him the best, and I wish the family the best, and I pray that they find him so that way they can, because you don't go missing that long in California and then we don't have a negative outcome for that. I don't know if they're gonna find him again. So and we never know. We may find him.
I don't know who this man is, but it's sad.
Yeah, well, he's an actor, so that's all we can do. All right. Say again.
What is he on?
I believe he was in. Hold on, I have to look it up.
You ain't gotta do that. Go ahead. I didn't. Yeah, I just don't know who he is.
He was in Warlock, the 90s movie Warlock. He was in Arachnophobia. He was in a lot of old movies. Boxing Helena, A Room with a View. I don't see anything that is most recent. He was in Ocean's 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Like I said, our hearts go out to the family. Yeah. So Tamar responds to a fan who implied she did nothing at the Pride party she hosted. So take a look at this. So it says she posted, "I'm so confused. I hosted a Pride party. I wasn't there to sing, or I would have. I wasn't there to take pictures, but I did that. I wasn't there to start a twerking competition, but I did that. I don't drink much anymore, but I did that with people on stage and called people up and took shots for people I don't know. What did you want me to do, Pumpkin? Pull up and ask you, do you have survival insurance? This is in response to a post that said, we were excited to see you for Pride and you did nothing. You didn't even want to interact with anyone. We bought stage tickets to see you. You did nothing. Sat there and was giving me girl vibes for real. You could have stayed the F home for real. I don't know what to say, bro. You go ahead and take this one.
I don't know. I mean, well, I wasn't there. But I'm like, Tamar, what all did you want her to do? If she wasn't there to perform, what did you want her to do? If she did all what she said, she did, I don't understand. Sound like she just said that. But if she took shots, Cupcake, she took shots. She did a twerking contest. She interacted. What did they want her to do? I don't understand. Did y'all want her to hug and greet people one by one?
Dr. Holt says, Tamar, girl, sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, you always get mixed up in some. That's my issue. My issue is not whether or not, because I wasn't there, so I don't know what was going on at the party. But my issue behind everything, what's going on, Zub, over there at TikTok? My issue with everything is you don't have to respond to everything. And I feel like there's a lot of social media influencers and people who there's like celebrity. You don't have to respond to everything. If you didn't do anything, girl, why did you have to sit there and respond to this individual? Because number one, you're doing two things. Number one, you're giving this girl hype, and people are not going to see that you've responded to this particular girl's or particular post. And number two, you're drawing attention to something that didn't need to be drawn attention to. It's not that deep. If you felt you did what you needed to do, you felt like you did what you needed to do.
Right.
So why? I don't know.
I mean, now what you said is absolutely correct, and I'm with it. But I still do want to know what that girl want Tamar to do.
Right. Michaela said, yeah, she don't have to respond to everything, but you don't understand. But you don't understand that she has mental health issues, so she's going to respond because she just needs to stop going to these events altogether. Well, she hosted this event, and I agree. I do think that she has a bit of mental health issues, but I don't think that that's an excuse for people to bash her and come out. Like, you don't have to respond. If you have mental health issues tonight, you don't have to respond to certain things.
But it's like Michaela said, she has mental health issues, and Tamar is going to respond to just about everything.
Girl, get healed.
I think that's so
silly.
I see her on social media. She's going to respond. She does.
Cupcake said, I'm going to say it again for Kwame. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't. You don't have to respond to everything. It's not that deep. Do you know how many attacks Kyrie and I get on TikTok? Do you know how much inbox? I had to block some of my inboxes, girl. It's not that deep.
Right. I mean, the comment section, my comment section.
It's the inboxes for me. It's the DMs for me. I took out that stuff.
DM.
It's the DMs for me.
Well, now I do get DMs on Messenger, but no.
It's like, girl, it's not that deep. But
again,
I don't get
DMs about stuff that you say on TikTok.
Yeah.
I got one, and it made me laugh, so I just did. I paid the bill.
No. Cupcake, don't you entertain that. Don't you do that. Not over here. You know, Cupcake, you was messy girl. Michaela said she has mental issues, so she's going to respond.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's not that deep, but that means she. Good point. You're right.
Right. She feel like she has to respond to everything.
Y'all are so damn stupid. Cupcake, stop. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Good luck, girl. I don't know what to tell you. I just feel like, ooh, good luck, Chuck. This one was a sad situation. I have This one hit me when I read this one.
Yeah, it was very, very sad.
Sister Michelle says, I could not imagine blowing up someone inbox with talk. Listen, I can't imagine half of the things people do on social media nowadays, y'all. People do some weird shit.
A lot of these people, as I've learned from my content, a lot of people have mental health issues.
Yes, most of y'all girls need to get off of social media. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Matadon, whatever the hell, Twitter, all
MySpace, whatever it is.
Yes. Girl, get off and go see a therapist quickly and expeditiously. That's for y'all over there on TikTok too.
It was elegant.
All right, so this was a sad situation. An Omaha woman became a bride and a widow within the span of 1 hour after her husband suffered a fatal blood clot on their wedding day. Torres and Johnny May Davis had just finished their wedding ceremony Monday when they exited the Ebenezer Baptist Church to take family photos. That's when at 4:35 p.m., the 48-year-old groom's heart stopped, according to a local news report. Quote, we were in the church and it was a beautiful ceremony, Jewel Robinson, Johnny May's friend, told the channel. She added, Torres suffered from a medical event that was not survivable in a second. It happened within seconds. Their friends also hope their friends also hope his tragic death serves as a reminder for others to take care of their health. Quote, every second, minute you take it seriously. Every second, minute, hour, you take it seriously. You try to keep your health together so you can have more happy times and your life won't get cut short like this, said Tanya Ross, a nurse and friend of Johnny May's. Not all medical emergencies are preventable. However, some may be. Please learn from this tragedy and try to keep up with you and your family's health by keeping your doctor updated on any concerning signs or symptoms and doing your yearly visits. There are labs, tests, treatments, and procedures that could help determine what issues your body might be having. She also added, be honest with your doctor. If you are not going to do the suggested treatment, let them know. Excuse me. There might be a different alternative that you may be willing to try. It is important to keep being active in your health so your happiest day does not turn into the most devastating day of your life or your loved one's life. My God, today, that is just tragic.
I agree. But that's why I put it in here, because I thought we have to take better care of ourselves, and especially Black men. We hate going to the doctor.
Yeah.
But we have to. But if we want to live longer and we want to better ourselves, we have to do it.
Yeah. And I just feel like it's just really sad at this point. Like I just think that there's so much going on that people worry and hold on to things so long that they get sick. And so I think not being honest with your doctor, not being honest with yourself can lead to tragedy. So just be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Just go get help, y'all. It's not
right. And if they give treatments, really think about these treatments before you turn them down.
Yeah.
Like Tina Turner has said before she passed, she regrets not taking her blood pressure medicine, and because she chose to do holistic methods, just like Tina Marie did.
Yeah.
And instead of taking meds.
And I think that there can be a marriage between that. You can do alternative.
Yeah, I think you do both.
Yeah, I think you can do both. Like, Kyrie jokes around a lot about, well, not jokes around, but he's actually really serious. And I joke around with him about elderberry. But I think that that's one of the reasons why I didn't get COVID and why I didn't have any symptoms. Because I initially, apparently, when someone who passed away, who was very near and dear to my heart, passed away, they were in my vicinity and I had contracted COVID, but I didn't have zero symptoms, and he passed away. So I think that because of the vitamins I was taking, the holistic approach that I was taking, I think that was in conjunction with me seeing my doctor and making sure that I had what I needed to have and seeking medical advice. I think that it really helped where I was. So
right. Because someone used to make fun of me all the time during that era because I was saying, well, I gave a regimen what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And they laughed me, made jokes and everything. Okay. I said, but it's working for me. I've never had it.
Yeah.
So it worked.
Well, you may have had it. You probably just didn't have symptoms.
And I've been around, right? Well, yeah. And I've been around people who, like my god brother, who is vaccinated and boosted. He's had COVID 3 times. Because like the last time he got it, we laughed because my mother, I said, Mom, I said, he has COVID. And she said, again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, our hearts and prayers go out to this family, like that. Especially
it really does.
I just cannot
imagine. I feel for her.
Wow. Yeah. So she didn't even get a chance to start a life with him. So
exactly.
But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Let's go here. Why is this messing up? Okay, there we go. Pharrell Williams has been riding high since his debut with Louis Vuitton, but a new allegation could be about to put a damper on things. On Friday, June 23rd, a clip began circulation online of independent fashion designer Kelly Ford, where she claimed the super producer and Louis Vuitton stole her idea for a bag as part of their latest collection. As Time reported, at the time of this reporting, neither Pharrell nor Louis Vuitton has responded to the allegations. Take a look.
Back in 2021, I had went viral for this Louis Vuitton shopping bag that I turned into a purse. And when I say viral, I ain't talking about, oh, you hit the shade room, we got a couple thousand views. I'm talking 10 million views on Twitter. I'm talking every blog. I'm talking Daily Mail UK, Daily Mail here, BuzzFeed, like everywhere. To the point where I was hit up by so many celebrity stylists, so many celebrities. Even my idol hit me up, Dapper Dan, letting me know that he's seeing what happened and telling me like the culture always wins, keep doing what you're doing, like all of that. So fast forward to 2023, and under Pharrell's creative direction for Louis Vuitton, they dropped what looks like is the bag. Yeah, it's crazy. So this is the bag actually having the 10 million views on Twitter. That was when I created it. This is the bag that Pharrell dropped this season. And typically when people get on these socials and start popping their shit like that, people always be like, who are you? And all this because you're small. But they do this shit all the time. It's just frustrating to the creatives because what would be something small with y'all with like these bigger brands as far as collaborating, like a one-time collaboration or just something is life-changing for these creatives, and there's nothing to y'all. Like for y'all to just do what y'all do, like that is ridiculous. It's not like I'm not even mad about the shit. I'm just like what is small to a big corporation is something major to these small business.
So, I my heart goes out to her. And again, this is all alleged. We do not know if this actually is the case. So, and Pharrell and Louis Vuitton have not responded to these things. So, yes. What are your thoughts there, Kyrie?
Well, I mean, companies do it all the time. They
Thanks, Jules.
They borrow.
Mm-hmm.
From people. But I remember when that came out, when she did the thing, like she went viral. It does look an awful lot like it. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks an awful lot like it. You didn't take the right routes. You took the TikTok route and gave them basically a free creative edit. She did.
Yeah.
They got a trademark. But not the whole. Everyone does it. Everyone does. See, that's why I think it's important that these kids learn this stuff, because everybody doesn't know about trademark and copyright.
Yeah, and to that point, also you can't. It's not like you just go to like a registration system and just say, "Oh, okay, this is what I want," and that's it. Like you have to pay for trademarking and registering a trademark.
Right.
You have to wait for that to be approved, and then all of that. Like there's a process. Like it's not something. And most people don't have $800 to $1,200 to do all of that, and that's per trademark, and that's only based off of what the scope of the trademark is. So like a lot of people don't have that type of money, and so it's sad, but this is what happens.
And sometimes this is a lesson. Well, this hopefully she learned the lesson because some years ago, Jason Lee went through the same thing. Now, the hypocritical part of me, because of my thoughts about him, I didn't feel sorry for him. But he had an idea and he didn't copyright, he didn't trademark it. And someone came along, famous person, and took it, trademarked it, and made money out of it. But he said, you know, when you look back on it, that's a lesson learned. So hopefully this young lady learns the same lesson.
I agree. Michelle, Sister Michelle said, part of being a business person is knowing these things. I agree. Right. You should know.
But it's like Cupcake said, the girl, I'm just doing something on TikTok. She wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Dr. said, I agree that this is why we have marketing and business class at our school. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Right. Because I didn't get that in high school. I forgot that shopping bag she created. That's theirs too, girl.
That's a good point.
That's
a good point.
Holly says so much has been taken from Black people historically. So young lady, learn your history also. Woo!
Listen, everything out here that's created, we did it. I believe that.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Michaela says, I'm 21 years old. I know about trademark and copyright a Frenchman.
Huh?
There's people in my age group that knows about copyright and Frank
Smith. She gave free product she gave that up. Yeah, she did. That's okay.
And free advertising too. So, well, good luck, girl. I hope I hope something comes about this. I hope this could have been an opportunity for you to collaborate with them too. But I don't know.
Maybe for real, we'll take that and bring you on or something, create something. I said maybe.
Okay. We talk about Pharrell now. Oh God.
Oh, what are you saying?
Blueface says Stewie. Who the hell is Stewie?
Griffin. I don't know.
That's who I thought. Who the hell is Stewie? He dated a cartoon character. Says Stewie can freely drop the N-word since she birthed Black kids. You know what? Okay.
And she looks like Stewie Griffin.
I'm not. Okay. Go ahead, Kyrie, because I have nothing to say about
that.
Well,
my question is this. So I put this here because my question is, if you have a non-Black partner, is it okay for them to drop the N-word?
Hey, Kylie, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Thanks for hitting the likes on TikTok.
And, I mean, well, we all know Blueface is not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer. So I expect this.
Let me explain something to you. And to everybody, la-di-da-di. On TikTok land, on YouTube land, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Just because you are in the proximity of Blackness does not mean you can utilize our colloquialisms, does not mean that you can do what we do. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. When it comes to using the N-word, I agree with what Whoopi Goldberg says. Go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use it. But see what happens when you use it.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Because here's what I hate. I hate that we have taken over the word so much that we really believe that's our word for one another.
I don't think it's our word. I didn't say that.
I hate that.
But what I will say is that I do believe it's a part of our colloquialism now. It's become a part of our culture. Regardless.
Why? But why is it a part of our culture?
I can't answer that.
Why do we adopt it?
Why is freaking Zeus Network so damn famous? I don't know.
Listen, I weep. I'm like, y'all on that. I go in the bushes and weep. But I don't. Why is anybody? She can use the N-word. Why do you want to? I just want to be asking people, why do you want to use the N-word?
Doctor was like, he is definitely a few eggs short of a dozen, honey.
Now that he is.
Hell no, my ex-husband is Hispanic, and I wish that. I have to be careful cussing up because I'm live on TikTok and they'll ban me for anything, child.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Good luck. I don't know what to say about Michaela. Sister Michelle says, if you love me the way you proclaim, why would you call me an N-word or even a bitch? That's a good dang on question, Michelle. Now that's the real question. Why would you call me on my name if you really truly love me?
And that's the thing, Michelle.
Michaela says, I'm sick of hearing about Mr. Blue's Clues and all his little doll babies that he gonna run around. Listen, I'm tired of him too, girl. That's a very good point, Michelle. For real, though. Very good point. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. Now, this was insane to me.
This is insane, period.
A woman visiting Texas shot her Uber driver and then claimed she did it because she wrongly believed he was kidnapping her to Mexico. What? Take a look at this.
She freaked out. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
29 años de casados. 29 years of marriage, and he would always worry for us, provide for us, for him and I.
Here you can see photos of 52-year-old El Pasoan Daniel Piedra Garcia. Police say he was shot on US 54 South at Loop 375 exit by a 48-year-old woman, Phoebe Copas, from Kentucky, an area where there are signs for Juarez, Mexico. Police say Piedras was driving the woman from the west side to the lower valley, and at some point, Copas thought she was being taken to Mexico and shot Piedra.
RP advising that Uber isn't letting her get out of the vehicle. It's going to be a silver gray Nissan. She doesn't know where she is. RP is crying over the phone.
Police have said that the investigation does not support that a kidnapping took place or that Piedra was veering from Copa's destination.
He's not a criminal or a kidnapper like people are assuming on the internet. It's so easy to go make your assumptions and just make up scenarios, but that's not who he is. He's a hardworking man. He's the sole provider for Leo and my aunt.
Piedras' family says he had just started driving for Uber in May. We reached out to Uber and they sent us a statement reading in part, quote, "We are horrified by the rider's actions. Violence is not tolerated on the Uber platform, and we banned the rider as soon as we were made aware of what occurred. Our thoughts are with Mr. Garcia and his loved ones."
Because I know that people are also saying that there was a language barrier. There was not a language barrier. My uncle spoke English.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Go ahead, Kyrie.
It's past crazy. I'm like, well, what made you think that this man was kidnapping you? He was taking you to your destination. So what gave you the idea that he was kidnapping you to take you to Mexico?
Let me explain something to you guys. Well, first of all, before I say anything, I want to go ahead and read some of these comments. But
what made you think that?
Visiting Texas, don't put that.
This is straight Kentucky. This is Kentucky.
Kentucky. Ooh, shout. What you get in the car for the girl? WTF? Okay, is the world isn't taken at this point? I don't even know what to think at this point. Like, this is crazy. Ban the rider. Press the MF and charge it. That's what I want to know. Like, why are we not doing that? That wig was too tight and ugly for her to. Okay. Cupcake.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. But here's my thing. If you are not, like, I understand that there's certain things that you have to be aware of when you are, traveling, when you are, in a space of, like, you're trying to, be aware of human trafficking. I know there's a lot going on that has caused people to be a little bit more fearful. But if you're not prepared, if you're not doing, research on where you're going, if you're not going to be in a space of awareness, if you're going to be overly fearful, you don't need to be traveling.
Period.
If you're not going to do research on where you're going, if you're not going to be aware of your circumstances, aware of your surroundings, you don't need to be traveling. Because now you took the life of a sole provider of a family.
Because you thought. What did she smoke or drink before she got in the Uber?
You going to jail, girl. You going to jail.
And you should.
And this is, and what would I just.
But she has never said what made her think this.
Okay, Cupcake.
And I think exactly.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So how did you get the gun from Kentucky to Texas?
You brought a weapon over cross state lines. Like, I just don't understand.
But
Texas has these lax laws anyway.
Well, Texas does. But what I mean is, but Well, maybe, okay, I'm assuming that she flew. That's why I'm saying this. But okay, maybe she drove.
Oh, I don't think she flew. There's no way. Unless she got the weapon over in Texas. Like, I just don't understand. This.
Right. Yeah, right. What's going on? And you looking all crazy in this mug. She look crazy in this mugshot.
She really do.
Did somebody punch her in the eye? Because her eyes red.
Somebody needs to punch her in the eye. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Because we're running out of time. In case you missed it, Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, dropped a brand new book. I didn't know that he did this.
I didn't know either.
On June 24th, titled, or should we say untitled, Titles Ruin Everything, a Stream of Consciousness by Kenza Samir and Aubrey Graham. To promote the Blue Book of Lyrics, poems, and one-liners, Graham also teamed up with the New York Post, releasing a run of limited edition newspapers featuring a full cover wrap showcasing the book's cover.
Well, I like the title. Titles ruin everything. I like that. And I think he's really a talented guy. I just don't like a lot of his latest music. When he first came out, I loved it. But then as he's progressed, I don't know what he's progressing into.
Okay, girl. I don't know what else to say.
But I think I may buy the book. I think I may buy it. I don't know.
Okay. You always support them, so I'm cool with that.
Well, because he's talented. That's why.
He's really talented.
I mean, as a former spoken word artist, I love poetry.
Okay.
I think.
I don't hate it or dislike it. I'm kind of indifferent about this story.
You just
I'm just like, whatever. Trevor says, turn your Google map on your phone, or better yet, ask to get out. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that would have been common sense. But we know sense ain't common no more.
Hello? Tell that, brother. All right. Speaking of not making any sense, Ray J lets it be known that he and Princess Love are back together.
Do we care?
Love wins. I love you, baby. I'm listening. I'm trying to compromise. I'm never going to let you go. And to all y'all fly guys out there that's been in my wife's DM when we wasn't together, I see you. And I just want to let you know, she mine. She mine. All right?
That to me, Princess Love, let me tell you something. A man is who a man is, girl. And you, well, this is what I tell my female friends and my gay friends. When a man, if you allow a man to get away with doing the damn thing, he's gonna come back around. Next thing he's gonna do the goddamn thing. So, girl, be careful. But that sounded so phony and fake to me. Excuse me. That sounded so phony and fake to me. Child, it sounded like Trump giving promises to the people.
Okay. I don't have anything else. Do you?
that was it.
Yeah, that's it for the rundown. Let's go ahead and get into some things here. Do you have anything else for the rundown?
No, that was it. No.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the BET Awards recap, y'all.
Ciao.
So, I officially feel old.
Well, as I said on Facebook, I am the old uncle at the party. I don't know who a lot of these people are.
I'm in a new space now where I now understand.
Who is that in the front? Is that Kelly Rowland?
No, I think that's oh my God, why am I forgetting her name? That's not Kelly Rowland. That's
Mr. Meg. That's our Beyonce.
That's SZA. That's SZA.
With her chest out like that?
Yeah, that's SZA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got people here. You got all the name people. I don't know who this white man is.
Oh, that's what's that guy's name?
Is that Jack Harlow?
Yes.
Oh, he lost weight. Okay.
The rest of people, weight. He wasn't that big and worthless.
Oh well. Now this person, in front of Lizzo, I don't know who he is, but okay.
So yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay.
But these people performing. Now I will say, I enjoyed because I love Coco Jones.
Yes. I now listen. I watched the highlights.
See, I had to watch the show.
That's fine.
Because the highlights you gonna miss the stuff.
Oh, that's fine. That's why you're here. Because I wasn't doing it. I don't watch any award shows anymore.
And I was texting my BFF because he was in the audience. He was there, And we were laughing because he didn't know that people were there. I'm like, well, I sure don't know who these people are. Mm-hmm. I had never heard of Ice Spice. I thought she named herself after the Spice.
I don't know who the hell that was. I was like, who is this?
But I will say this. I do like, no, I more than like Coi Leray. I like her.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed her song got popular on TikTok. We were watching it in the beginning.
But she's actually talented. Besides being talented, she's actually talented in my opinion.
The girl's good.
I do believe her father is jealous because she's having a career that he wished he had.
Who's her father?
Benzino.
Oh yeah. I don't think her father's jealous though.
You know? Okay.
I think her father is
maybe he was just being a butthole to her.
Yeah, I think her father's just uncouth. I don't think he has any home training.
Daddy does not. But yeah.
Let's see. What's with the people? All these people that grew up from 99 to 2000 era is officially old.
For the 99, I think you mean for the 90s to 2000 era. Well,
not too much, Michaela.
I was
not
grown.
Too much.
I was grown during that era, so yes, I am.
Okay. Coco is the exception to the rule. Company says this was by far the most janky BET Awards yet.
I kind of like it because the hip hop. I like the old.
Now I did not. I was very entertained by the old school show. Like
I didn't hate it. I didn't
hate it. I didn't hate the West Coast tribute. I actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed the Busta Rhymes tribute.
Good.
Busta Rhymes tribute was cool. I don't know what was going on with this Ice Spice Big Ice girl. I don't know who she is. But girl, listen, I want to make it very clear. I'm not hating on anybody. I don't like if y'all love it, and especially on y'all TikTok over there, okay? I'm not hating on anybody. I want to let y'all know if this is somebody you love, because I know when I was growing up, they were like, who's the Spice Girls? Who's this? Who's Aaliyah? Who is all that? They can't, and they do this whole comparison thing. I'm not doing that.
Well, no, I didn't. No, I used to say, why is the Spice Girls in existence? That was me.
So it was nice having Kyrie on the show.
I know that. Oh my God, you love the Spice Girls.
I was a huge Spice Girls fan, but that's how I didn't understand why my parents didn't know I was a whole homosexual. But that's a whole
exactly.
situation.
Mama Corbin, how'd you miss that?
She didn't miss it.
It just flew over her head. Okay.
She was like, "Oh, we're just gonna ignore this." The hip hop part was fine. I enjoyed that. Not everything. Yeah. Like I enjoyed the Migos routine. I enjoyed the Migos tribute to Takeoff. That was cool. Some of the other stuff that was going on, like that little Uzi Vert with a little Uzi girl. Like that was Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay, yeah, him. I did not enjoy that. It was a long TikTok routine to me. That's what
how about this? Now see, this is how out of touch I am. I thought he was a homosexual, and I didn't know he was dating JT from the City Girls.
Yeah. And he's not a homosexual. To my knowledge, he's not.
Oh. Okay, so he just likes to play dress up. Okay, got it.
No, he's an ally. He's allegedly an ally. Allegedly, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do I have him confused with one of the other ones? I don't know. Is he the one? Isn't he the one that had the dress on? He had the dress on the umbrella one time.
I don't think that's him.
Oh, that's not him. Okay. See, I
don't know.
Child, they all are interchangeable. I don't know.
Dr. Ho said all rappers are crazy. Listen, Lil Uzi Vert getting popped by a phone from JT was much more interesting. Listen, that was a whole.
I don't know what did he do to you to make you do that?
That was unnecessary to me. So Def said, "Hey, So Def." It was a 3-ring search. I went to bed, honey. Listen, when I got that text message, somebody sent me a text message like, "Look at the drama that's going on at BET Awards," and I saw that situation between JT and Little Uzi
Vert,
whatever. Him. When I saw that, I said, I'm not watching nary. And then Kyrie was sending me text messages about in our little producer chat for the reality TV edition, talk about all this stuff that you said. I said, I'm clocking out. I'm watching the highlights. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I knew.
I can't. How did I miss stuff?
No, I'm fine with it. What did I miss? That was so cool.
I said it was cool. I said you missed it.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Boosie is definitely trade. That's Lord Nas.
But Boosie got out of jail in time to attend the award ceremony.
He threw his shot at Ice Spice. He was sleeping with Spice in front of her in the performance. What?
He threw his shot at Ice Spice. He was sleeping with Spice in front of her in the performance. Ooh.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Allegedly, he was talking to Ice Spice and AJT when City Girls on him. You know what? This is too much. I can't. I don't know that about that. Y'all let me know about what that's going on TikTok about that. I don't know. I don't know anybody.
I mean, it's I guess.
Well, speaking to not sleeping. He was speaking to Ice Spice in front of her in the
the City Girls performed. I missed that one.
All right. Well, congratulations to the winners. Busta Rhymes received a Lifetime Achievement Award. Well deserved. Viewer's Choice, Break My Soul.
Of course,
Beyonce won, of course. Let's see
Coco
here.
Jones.
Actor got best actor was Damson Idris, which I was a little confused about, but I mean I get it. Okay.
I mean, well, he did. We know he's in the age bracket. I ain't confused.
Yeah, and then also he was in the corner, calling on
the devil.
On him. International act Burna Boy. I don't know who that is, but congratulations to you, girl. Album of the year, Renaissance. Obviously, Beyonce, duh. Okay. Was there any question? New artist Coco Jones. Shout out to you, girl. Because I think she deserved it. Because she really has been.
She definitely deserves it.
I don't know if she should have been new artist because I don't feel like she's a new artist. She's been in the game for a while.
Hold on. I never heard her till Bel Air.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think she's very pretty.
She's gorgeous. I think she's stunning. Beautiful black girl. And I think that we need to start pushing more dark skinned girls out there like that because we have this whole, you know how it is. We'll talk about it later. Male hip hop artist Kendrick Lamar. Do we really have any other question on that? Who do you go up against? I don't see anybody else. I guess J. Cole, but I mean, Jack Harlow. I don't even know why Jack Harlow was in this whole category. Why?
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, y'all just wanted to throw a token in there. Okay.
Y'all need to stop because that's really pissing me off. This is black entertainment television.
Well, we'll see what Tyler gonna do.
Yeah, we'll see. Video. Oh, we'll get to that cupcake. Yeah, we gonna get to that.
What cupcake is it?
Look. He said Busta Rhymes' dissertation was too long, but I feel like he said what he needed to say.
I liked it. I really did. I liked it. At least he was saying something.
I blame Will Smith for fights breaking out at our sacred black TV spaces. Oh no, I'm not blaming Will Smith for that. Have you not seen the Source Awards, girl?
Baby, that was it. That had the real fight.
Come on, let's not
Will Smith did was just
y'all need to let Will Smith go. Y'all let that situation go, child. Beyonce should have done Proud Mary as a. We gonna
listen. Can we talk about that? Because that's who they should have had.
Give me a second. We're gonna talk about that. Best group went to Drake and 21 Savage, which I don't understand what that was about. He's not a group. But okay, cool.
Well, they do a duo group.
You know who should have won? Division.
Who?
You don't know who Division is?
Okay. Honey, I'm a man of a particular age. Who is that?
I'll put game on. I'll put you on game.
Okay.
I think you'll actually enjoy him. He has really good music.
I thought it was a group. Okay.
Well, he's the lead. It's like he considers his old his musicians and everybody. It's a band, like kind of thing. But we don't have bands. We have groups. Let's see.
Bands like Mint Condition. We don't have bands anymore. Mint Condition. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right. SZA won female R&B and pop.
Absolutely. Now, who did she go up against?
Lizzo, Beyonce, Thames, her, Coco Jones, Ari Lennox.
And you gave it to SZA. Child. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this one. Not this year. I mean,
I don't agree with it no year.
No, SZA was good when she first came out. She's still good. I just don't think compared to Beyonce and Lizzo, I don't think she should have got best female.
Beyonce, Lizzo, Ari Lennox, or Coco Jones. No.
I mean, I would have rather even Ari Lennox or Coco Jones.
Exactly. I'll give it to anybody.
Anybody. Or even her. I would have given it to her.
Even me. Yeah.
It's so damn stupid.
I mean, shoot.
Male R&B pop artist goes to Usher. Oh, wait. Usher and Chris Brown?
They tied?
It says it's tied. They both won.
Okay.
That's very weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay. Cool. Collaboration is by Wait For You, Drake, Future, and Thames. Okay.
She's hot. She is really hot this year.
She really is. But she didn't win Best Female. Best New International Act is Libyanka Fonji. Okay. All right, girl.
Who that?
I don't know. Best movie, obviously, Wakanda Forever. That one. Why was Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody in the category?
Is it the movie?
Yeah. All right. Female hip hop artist goes to Lotto.
Goes to who?
Lotto.
Okay. Who was she up against?
Cardi B, Glorilla, Coi Leray, Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, and Megan Thee Stallion.
I would have gave it to Coi.
I would have gave it to Megan or Coi.
Megan or Coi, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Lotto. I feel like Lotto is an industry puppet. This is my personal opinion.
But that's what Nicki said.
Listen, I feel like that's I'm sorry. The way she came in, I said, hey, Kimberly Natasha, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming in.
Hey. Well, maybe she's they ain't gonna say that about her.
Yeah, man. Let's be quiet because I know where you're going. Actress, best actress goes to Angela Bassett. Okay, fine, that's cool.
And who was she up against first?
Janelle James, Keke Palmer, Zendaya, Viola Davis, Coco Jones.
Absolutely not.
Monet.
Absolutely not.
I think I would have had. I think Zendaya or Coco Jones may. No, I wouldn't even put it.
I would get the Viola Davis.
I would have given it to Viola Davis or Zendaya.
But I really believe they're doing this for Angela Bassett because they won't give an Oscar. So these are sympathy awards, in my opinion.
I don't think it's a sympathy award.
Because Angela is just in my opinion. Don't y'all come for me. Angela is just an okay actress. She's better. Because she used to be one-dimensional, so she's better now.
Okay, well, I don't want to go there because I'm not trying to get shut down. You know how these girls are, these fans. Sportsman of the Year goes to Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Woosah, take a shower. Calm down. Gospel inspirational artist goes. Oh God, wait, it goes to Kirk Franklin and Maverick City. Okay,
yeah, I can. Well, yeah.
All right.
I ain't surprised.
It's the same people every year.
Exactly.
The same people in that category every year, child. The same ones. Young Stars Award goes to Marcia Martin. Okay, I can see that. Okay, cool.
I'm glad to see it. Yes.
All right. Sportswoman of the Year goes to Angel Reese. Okay, girl. Yeah.
I don't know, but okay.
She's the one that had she told what did she say? She told somebody off.
Who? Marcia Martin?
No, Angel Reese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is that?
We talked about it a couple of months ago, where this basketball, she was a college basketball girl.
Oh, yeah. For Louisiana. Yeah.
Yes. Video director of the year goes to Tiana Taylor. Okay, girl. All right.
I said her mother congratulated her. Okay.
BT Her. Is that a word? Or is that
yeah, that's a channel.
Oh, BT Her goes to award goes to Beyonce Break My Soul.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's cool, girl. All right. Yeah. All right.
They used to be centric, BT centric, and then they changed to BT Her.
Oh, all right. Oh wait, there was a tie for album of the year.
Between who?
Beyonce, Renaissance, and the SZA SOS. I didn't know there was
SZA. You know what? Well, let me take that back. A lot of people did like SZA's album.
Her album was cute. I didn't dislike it at all.
It wasn't Renaissance.
It was not Renaissance. Absolutely, it was not. Let's be quite clear about that.
I don't think no album is Renaissance. That's just me personally.
No. This year, Renaissance really. If she doesn't get a Grammy or album of the year in the Grammys for that, I think
And the Beehive is gonna go absolutely bonkers.
It's probably gonna be Taylor Swift because she always stealing people's things. She stole Michael Jackson's things. She stole Beyonce's things. She steals things. So
allegedly,
no, she don't damn allegedly. She's a stealer, a thief.
Allegedly, we're saying allegedly.
Y'all, I'm gonna say right here on TikTok, y'all Swifties can come for me all you want to, girl.
I will not be a part of a lawsuit. Allegedly,
he's a thief.
Allegedly. I will not be a part of a lawsuit. Like I said, child, you can come in, try to sue me if you want to. You're going to get nothing but a laptop, some frog legs, frozen chicken thighs. What else in that freezer?
Kyrie, did you have an Ollie moment over Jalen Hurts?
I did.
All right, girl. All right.
I did.
See, Cupcake knows division.
Okay,
it's been going on before Will Smith shot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Beyonce. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about Patti LaBelle.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Listen, I honor you as one of our queens, as one of our legends. I honor you. And I think that you, Patti LaBelle, is legendary. There will be no other like you, Patti. There will be no other like Aretha Franklin. There will be no other like Shaka Khan. We honor. Oh, Sister Michelle says, Elder Kwame, please listen to Uncle and say allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Allegedly, she's a thief.
Yes.
Anyhow, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle. I need you to sit down.
No.
Sorry. No. That was not. Y'all did Tina dirty. Y'all did Tina dirty. That was not what we needed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fully blame Patti. Well, Patti gets 90% of the blame. But whoever came up with the idea, Patti LaBelle. Okay, this is my thought.
Patti's gonna get a check. She don't care.
Sure, check. But here's my thought. Patti LaBelle is not the person to pay tribute to Tina Turner. Tina Turner was an energetic artist.
Yes.
And Patti LaBelle is a songstress. She sings.
Yes.
So Tina could sing, but Tina was energetic. You need a Beyonce up there. Somebody like that.
Beyonce.
I don't know nobody else to say, but Beyonce.
But you know what? They probably couldn't afford Beyonce.
Well, Beyonce's on tour.
It doesn't matter. She could have hopped off. She would have hopped off for some Tina if you gave her the right coin.
Okay.
But how many other performances that Beyonce did that was pre-taped?
But it's two things. It's about the Tina Turner tribute. Had Patti LaBelle came to rehearsal, and had Patti LaBelle sang, if Patti LaBelle sang, what's my favorite Tina Turner song? Something Beautiful Remains. Ooh, if she had sang that instead of this, it would have worked. And she came to rehearsal. Because this simply the best, Patti, honey, it was simply the worst.
It was simply the worst, honey. This was not your lane, girl. Now simply the best proved that Tina had some vocals. Okay? Because very few people can sing that song properly. There was a grit, there was a power, there was an inflection, there was a technique that Tina sang that song. It was just not, that was not it.
Yeah, you need Beyonce for that.
You need Beyonce for that. You need Beyonce or someone like, and I honestly, I don't even think Beyonce could even do that. I don't even think Beyonce should have did that. I think Beyonce should have did Proud Mary. She should have did all that.
Yeah.
And then let Patti do some of the ballads.
Let Patti do Patti do the ballads.
You know what I mean? Like this was not. This was I was highly this. Yes, Kimberly. Beyonce or Tiana Taylor are very. I didn't see Tiana Taylor do some of that stuff.
But the Tiana Taylor has the vocals for Tina Turner.
She doesn't. Oh my God! Yes, Cupcake Fantasia would have been perfect for that.
Well,
vocally.
According to my sources, Fantasia no longer does tributes. She's above that now.
Oh. Okay, girl. You better go ahead and get you better update your damn charter, honey. I know that's right.
Right, she's above that. Yeah.
My rider has been updated, honey. I know that's right. You better update your rider, girl. Yes.
Okay.
For those who don't know what a rider is, that it's an actual artist demand list of particulars that an artist will needs in order for them to get booked. But go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
Yeah. I said, oh, is that right?
Okay, said I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them memorized. Clearly not that.
Patty didn't come to rehearsal. That's all that was. Patty thinks she's one of them girls. I don't need rehearsal. I got it. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. I'm
rehearsal.
Sorry. All right, let's take a quick. Oh, actually, before we do, let's go ahead and talk about what's on the screen. Do you have anything else that's going on with? I just exited that. I'm sorry. Do you have anything else with the awards? Okay.
I don't know them people.
All right. All right, moving on for the BET Awards. Let's go ahead and make sure you guys know about what's on the screen. Now, I have mentioned this on the on the Unusual Mavericks with Just Dominic. Happy birthday to you again, sir. But I have not been this excited and this pumped about a Marvel TV show since probably phase 1 or 2. Since probably WandaVision. Probably since Loki. But let me tell you something. Samuel L. Jackson is undeniably one of the best Black actors I have ever seen. He has really made this show what it is. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, they put their foot in the show. And
okay.
I really am happy. I was sucked in the first episode. Usually with some of these shows, and I'm praying that they keep the same energy throughout the entire season because usually it dips. But child,
okay, I've been debating on watching this. Okay,
that first episode was everything, and I was gagged at the end. I was like, oh, so this is where we go at Marvel. We get a little dark. Okay, we cool. I like this. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. Support our Uncle Samuel and see what's going on with that. All right, we're gonna get into the Power Pack, but we got to go ahead and pay some bills, and I want to make sure that we do. So go ahead and check it out. It's on Disney Plus, by the way. If you guys don't know, Secret Invasion is a Marvel movie, so most of them are on Disney Plus. If you like Star Wars, go ahead and get it, or get a free trial, girl. Get a free trial. Watch it real quick.
For a week.
Yeah, just anyway. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back and get into this Power Pack because I have some words.
Oh wow. If you are just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We are Black by popular demand. If you are just coming in the building, and if you have not done so already, hit that like button for us. We appreciate you. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you can check out all of the amazing content that happens here on Pyro Media Network, not just us. And if you are watching us on TikTok right now, head over to youtube.com/Pyro Media Network so you can go ahead and check out all of the awesome content and watch us live. So thank you for supporting. Hit that, tap that like button, and tap that screen if you are on TikTok. We appreciate you. All right, you guys, let's get into the rest of the show and pop up in this Power Pack because I have some words, y'all. I saw this story over the weekend, and I have to tell you, it really ever since I need to watch something on Disney. I'm paying for it. Right, Jules? Because I'm paying for it. I hardly go on there. It's terrible. Okay, we right here, Jules. They getting my $7.99 and I ain't watching nothing.
Yeah. Michaela said they started out with a bang. Yes, they watching that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this Power Pack now.
All right, what we see?
Are we doing enough? Are we doing enough, y'all? Y'all, this is some crazy stuff right here. So, A mother down in Chicago. Oh, it's Chicago. No, I'm kidding.
Don't do it.
I'm kidding. A mother in Chicago is facing a murder charge after she allegedly encouraged her 14-year-old son to shoot a man she was fighting with at a restaurant this past weekend on the South Side. According to the NBC Chicago, Carlisha Hood, 35, was at a Maxwell Street Express when she got into an argument with Jeremy Brown, 32, while waiting in line for her food. Cook County prosecutors said on Thursday. Jeremy's girlfriend apparently was laughing during the whole ordeal, egging her man on to keep going, allegedly. Carlisha hit him up and told him to come to the restaurant as the argument quickly turned physical, prosecutors said. Jeremy punched Carlisha in the head, and her son ended up taking a pow-pow out, and I'm saying pow-pow because I'm on TikTok, a pow-pow out and pow-powing him, Jeremy, in the back of the head. Jeremy ran from the store as Carlisha's son allegedly continued to pow-pow at him. The teen and his mother followed Jeremy into the parking lot where she told her son to keep pow-powing at him and to unalive him, when he was done, his mother allegedly told him to pow-pow Jeremy's girlfriend and then tried to take the pow-pow from her own son. The teen pushed his mother away and both left in a car and drove home together. Jeremy ended up getting pow-pow 2 times and was unalived eventually and succumbed to his wounds. Carlisha and her son turned themselves into the police station on Wednesday. She was also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. All right, so we're going to show you a report, and I'm not sure, I haven't seen it, but, we always want to make sure we show any type of, just in case they show anything, we want to show a viewer discretion advisory. So check it out.
More information on a deadly shooting at a West Side hot dog stand. A mother and her 14-year-old son are in custody. Prosecutors say Carlisha Hood ordered her son to shoot a man at the Maxwell Street Express on Halsted Sunday night. Mother was inside ordering food when she got into a fight. And court records say she texted her son to come inside and shoot.
Watch breaking news on YouTube.
So,
Subscribe to
what are your thoughts on this?
First of all, when you see the whole video, even from the story video, she never texted her son to come in. He was standing in the doorway the entire time.
Yeah.
1. 2, I saw a few comments say, well, it could have ended had she just shut up and got her food and left. Well, 1, her food was not ready.
Yeah.
2, she never raised her voice. She was standing on her hands on him. He kept escalating, getting louder and louder, and his girlfriend in the background, yeah. And my thought to that is, hey, you're going to do that because, ma'am, the way he was acting, you can tell that's how he treats women. You're happy that tonight he wasn't beating your behind and it's somebody else's.
Yeah.
That thing. Then, what child, man or woman, a boy or girl, is going to stand there and watch some man beat their mama in the head?
No.
And like I said on TikTok, now here's what I wish though. I wish that he had not gone out to the parking lot and did it again. What I wish was, because you did it once, then him and his mother could have just used their hands and their feet and kicked him, push the bullet in deeper with your fingers. Something like that. But don't do it again. Yeah.
Kyrie. I am not unhappy about this outcome because at the end of the day, I don't know how let me not say I don't know. I would see red. I would black out if I see somebody hitting my mom, and he didn't just like hit her. He punched
several times in the head.
Several times, and I just don't understand. And her hands were down up like. I watched the video, and I watched multiple videos. Kyrie and I don't just say stuff. Kyrie and I just don't say stuff. We actually do research and we do before we open our mouths. And I saw multiple videos, multiple angles, and I saw what that man did to her. And I just I don't think anybody should be unalived. However, I don't know how I would respond if I am physically watching someone punching my mother. Like, I just don't know. Like, I'll be glad to go to jail. I'm sorry. That's my mother.
And then they said she texted him. If you sit there, she never texted on her phone. One, what she said to her son was, "Go to the car." And I took that as get in the car because I'm trying to shield him from, seeing this. Mm-hmm. Go. She said, "Go to the go get in the car." Then she said, "Go get in the car," and he was because he stood in the doorway the entire time. Mm-hmm. And this, yeah. So now his family come out and said some things. He was a fan. He had kids. He was a family. He loved his mama. Y'all lying. But we do that.
But two things can be true at the same time. You could have loved your mama and you still been a whole a-hole about the whole situation.
That too, but I don't believe. But I don't believe. Here's the vibe, because I'm saying my people, we have a bad habit of this. We'll get on the news knowing damn gone well your son was a menace to society. He was the president of the Junior Usher Board. He used to sing in the Sunbeam Choir. And look, we just love the Lord. He loved the Lord. You didn't have to do this. I know what he did was wrong, but you didn't have to do this. He has children. Girl, shut up.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this.
My only thing is this young man, this 14-year-old boy, and then when you saw the 14-year-old boy, I'm like, who? I'm like, I just want him to get up out of it. That boy is not. That's not his stilo. He's not. I believe his people when they say he's an honest dude. When you see pictures of him, he ain't no thug at all. I'm talking about the 14-year-old boy. No.
Yeah, I don't think he was. Michaela says, Kimberly said that she said right. I'm assuming she's agreeing with.
Well, go back to what Michaela said. I missed it.
Michaela said nobody's not seen a bigger picture. Nobody's seen the bigger picture that man put his hands on a woman and they were men in that restaurant.
Michaela, I said on TikTok. There were men.
They were men in there. Nobody did nothing to protect that woman.
Those are not men. Those, as I call them, those are people without vaginas. Them are not men.
Michelle says, men who stand and allow other men to behave like this are just as disgusting. I agree with you, Sister Michelle. Cupcake says, there it is. Cupcake says, I'm a little bothered by the man that just gave the church finger instead of trying to help when the lady was getting punched in the face.
Now, fairness, Cupcake, that was I gave him a pass because he's an elder. That's over. I gave him a pass because he did. But I gave him a pass though because he's an elder. But he knew it was finna go down.
Does anyone know what triggered this? I have had my black men cuss me out just because I did not want to talk or was not flattered by their advances. I don't know what triggered this, but they. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care what triggered the argument. What escalated the argument in the situation was him punching her in the face. That's what escalated. That is self-defense to me. When you're sitting there punching in the face, and you see I see my mother getting beaten because he kept hitting her. Like it wasn't.
And that's traumatizing. That's traumatizing.
No, I'm telling you, I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red.
Both. On both, on the son's end and the mother. That's traumatizing. This man is
seeing red. You are not going to sit there and punch my mother in the face. And you're not. I cannot see. I don't care how old I am. I will not. I cannot. I'm telling you.
Like I said, if that had been my mother, he would have got worse than that. I would have treated him like this, like the two dudes did in front of my house when I lived in Chicago when Eddie told me I needed to move. He got pow in the head 6 times. That's what he would have got.
My God, on today.
That's what he would have got. You put your hands on my mother.
And now that young man's gonna have a record.
Well, I hope he can get it expunged in the situation.
We'll see.
I hope.
We'll see. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better.
And then my other question is, where are the fathers in the situation? The father of the 14-year-old and the father of this clown here. Where are the fathers?
I don't know, my brother. I don't know. Did we miss anything else?
That was enough.
I mean, really, though. Woo, ciao. Michelle Holly says, I don't think either is going to get any time, honestly. I hope not. I really don't.
Oh, that's
I really hope that we can get to a situation where we look at what's going on. Like, because I personally, I don't care. Like, you can't sit there and try to hit my mom. And I think I'm not going to, not try. You hit my mom and then me not respond to that.
Several times. You hit that woman several times in her head with your closed fist. And he was enraged. He had his fist. If you say one more word, I'm gonna knock you out. One more word, I'm gonna knock you out. That's what he kept saying with his fist balled up.
Whew.
But these people made these people amazing. If she just shut up and got her food was not ready, what was she gonna do? It ain't like she had a food in her hand. The man was still cooking her food, or whoever food he was cooking.
Fix it, Lord. Fix it, Jesus. All right, y'all. We ain't got none. Hold on, let me see what Michaela says. Sources say that the Chinese
that are representing both mother and son. I'm going to claim self-defense. Referring to the man is about to speak out of video. The fact about the man already spoke. That's what they said. He didn't deserve this. We know he did wrong. We know he did wrong, but he didn't deserve this. So, not just the black men were discussed. It is the black women as well. But yeah, because his girlfriend's she laughing and you can hear her laughing. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, girl, you glad it ain't you tonight.
Help us, Jesus. Like I just think this is bananas. But you know what? This is what happens when you run your mouth and you think that you're bigger than. Let me be quiet because I'm gonna get pissed. Pissed because I just feel like we don't do enough as a culture to protect our women. We have really disrespected. Like, how you gonna hit somebody else's mom? How you gonna hit somebody else? How you gonna sit there and keep punching a woman? Like, if you were that comfortable punching a woman, you're definitely doing that to other women in your life. I don't care what she said to you. It's not that damn deep.
It's really, we are really in a sad state. We are really in a sad state.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go. Let me go. Y'all go ahead and make sure that you guys are tuning in tomorrow for the real. I was going to say the Real Housewives for the Pyro Power Hour reality with Miss Lisa and us. We'll be here at 6 p.m. Every week on Tuesdays. Definitely check it out and check out all of the other shows that's happening today. It is a packed Monday with I Have Thoughts with Hope Giselle and a new episode of Camille Over Chai and a brand new episode of Kwame Speaks with featuring today. I interviewed Dr. Dante Morrison. We're closing out my LGBTQIA leader series. And so we're closing out with Dr. Dante Morrison. I'm really excited to show you.
Oh my God.
Right, he made time. The brother made time, you know.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, it's very busy man. So I got the chance to catch up with my big bro, and I'm happy to do that. And then after that, we'll have a new episode of the Walt B Connection with Manal and Walter B. Any questions, concerns, my brother? All right, y'all. We love you guys. You better say that, Chesney. You know what? I'm sick of you, Cupcake. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes.
We will see you guys tomorrow night. And until then, create a great week, y'all. Pump it out. Bye. Wait, today is a good day to have a good day. Create one. See you guys. Bye. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.